I had a little bit of drama with this foundation. I have not one or two, but five different shades because the first two times I ordered the wrong shade. The second time, hey, beauties. Welcome. If you are new here, my name is Denise, and I love makeup. And today's video is all about the brand new Armani Luminous Silk Reformulated Foundation. It is currently available on Sephora.com online only, retails for $69 and available in 46 shades. However, I did notice on the Sephora website that the mini size is only available in 44 shades for $48. I did opt to get the mini size because I have a pretty big foundation collection. So without further ado, the foundations. Before we get into the demo, this foundation was reformulated because a product that is used in the formulation was banned. I don't know all of the technicalities or anything around that. I just know that that ingredient had to be removed, thus the reformulation. I want to mention that I don't have the original formulation in my collection for the simple reason that I could never get the shade right. So I'm pleased to say that I actually have a really good foundation match in this particular formula. It is a true medium coverage. So this is not going to be your full coverage. You have things that you want to cover up and disguise type of a foundation whatsoever. And that's okay for me on a more everyday type of a basis. I love a good medium coverage foundation. And this one is really a beautiful one. So let's go ahead and hop into the demo and the swatches. I have been testing out the Armani Luminous Silk over the last 2 weeks, and girl, I have gone through some shades. Now, because I don't want you to go through what I just went through in trying to find the perfect shades, today we're going to swatch out the shades that I ended up ordering, and we're going to do some comparisons to. All right, so what I've done to my skin so far is my standard skin prep. Is the Ilia The Face Base Milk, all over the face, up under the eye, my Peter Thomas Roth eye cream, and my Sephora Collection lip peptide lip treatment. So just because I already know that this foundation is a true medium coverage, it is not going to cover up really dark spots on the skin. I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Huda Beauty Faux Filter Concealer. This is the corrector, and this is in the shade Papaya. It is the perfect shade, perfect texture, and everything for correcting if you're around my skin tone. Whenever I get a blemish and it leaves a really dark mark, it typically has a purplish kind of an undertone, and it's really hard to cover up with a standard concealer. So this corrector really has been working out for me. Anyhow, the foundation. I ended up with 5 different shades. I do know at this point which shade is going to work out perfectly for me, but I want to show you different ways and different areas of the body to reference whenever you're trying to find a really good foundation match. So don't only be concerned with the actual shade of your face. You should also be considering the shade of your neck and the shade of like your décolleté and shoulder areas. So I am going to swatch out a couple of shades, the ones that I thought was my shade, starting with the shade 8.6. It looks like it's a really, really good shade. This is a neutral golden undertone. The shade 9.1 is a tan shade with a warm peach undertone, which some of the foundations that I really like that I have in my collection is described as a peach undertone, which is why I decided to get this shade. So moving right along, we're going to jump over to shade 10.1. These have like a little ball thing in it. So you want to make sure you are shaking up your foundation before applying it. Let's see. That is the shade 10.1. Shade 10.1 is described as a warm golden. Earlier, I mentioned my skin prep, but I did not mention that I did also prime my face with Danessa Myricks. This is the Universal Blurring Balm Powder. Love this stuff. I love it so much. Anyways, I just wanted to disclose that since this is a foundation review and wear test. All right, so heading on into the shade 10.1, I'm gonna go ahead and put 2 pumps because this is a medium coverage foundation. Now, if I were doing my application in the traditional, or not the traditional way, but the way that I've been doing my makeup lately, I would definitely only need 1 pump of foundation. I would typically go in with contour, concealer, and then apply foundation in the areas where I need them. Because this is a foundation review and wear test, I'm going to apply it all over the face so you can see how she lays down on the skin. I'm just picking up some of the foundation on my mixing plate. I don't know why I've been enjoying putting my makeup on like this, but I have. All right, where's my Fix Plus? Ooh, a little Fix Plus. I'm going to blend out the foundation with my Heavenly Luxe number 7 brush by It Cosmetics. So I can already tell you that I'm going to use up these 2 pumps for sure. If you love a foundation that doesn't feel foundationy or feels like anything on the skin, this is something that would be for you. If you are a full coverage glam girl, I don't think that this would be a foundation for you because you see your skin. It's giving very your skin, but better, which is great. But if you need coverage, this is not the foundation for you. However, it is a pretty foundation. It's very pretty. Blending down the neck. All right. I think that this is a beautiful everyday foundation. Or if you're a model or uh, doing some sort of a photo shoot where you need to appear to be bare skinned, this would be the foundation to reach for. Or if you're a working artist, this would be that foundation for those types of sessions. But there are other things that we can do and that we can add to this situation to glam this look up. This foundation is very much so for my natural girlies. I would wear this personally on a daily basis. So you would probably want to get a full size bottle. If this is the kind of coverage you want, then this is it. Let's see. What are you all thinking? Okay, let's go ahead and start our wear test. I'm just going to give myself 12 o'clock as my benchmark. It is currently 12:22. We're going to wear this foundation for 8 hours so we can see how she wears. Okay, I am back and I have my full face of makeup complete. I am pleased to say that I was able to dress the Armani Luminous Silk foundation up. It's been about an hour and a half since I initially applied the foundation. She's looking absolutely beautiful. I did set the face with my Givenchy Prism Libre Loose Setting Powder in the shade 4. My complexion looks absolutely beautiful. So we'll see how she holds up, and I'll see you all in a couple of hours. Just a quick check-in. I originally applied the foundation at 12. It is currently 5 p.m. It's been a full 5 hours since I originally applied the foundation. And you guys, I really feel like my makeup looks absolutely stunning today. The skin is skinning. It just looks quite flawless. And I'm very, very, very excited about these new shades that Armani has. And I really feel like I have two solid options in 8.6 and 10.1. I will continue to test these out and I will provide another update. I'm kind of leaning towards 8.6 on this one, to be honest, because of the undertone. Yeah, but it's always good to have options. So I will come back and check in once I get to the full 8 hour mark. Okay, beauties, I'm back and it's been a extremely long day. It is 10:35. That's what, 9.5 hours of wear. We originally applied the foundation around 12 o'clock. I think that my skin looks very natural, very radiant. I do have some oils breaking through on the forehead. I have my Sephora collection blotting papers that I want to use to kind of see how the foundation recovers. There's like a little pad here that's sticky that the little papers, the blotting papers adhere to. Let's go ahead and blot. Okay. So one half blotted, the other not blotted. I do think that the foundation recovered well. I think this is a very pretty foundation, y'all. I do get the hype surrounding this foundation. It's because this is an everyday kind of a foundation. This is a glam, dress it up kind of a foundation because other things that you layer over top the foundation lay very beautiful and blend seamlessly. And powders, there are things that you can do to your look to glam this foundation up, which is the reason why it's so hyped up, if you ask me, because it's good for everybody. It's good for every skin type. And this is a true medium coverage foundation. Like, I don't think that you're getting full spackle with this one. This is your skin, but better. This is, wow, she has great skin kind of a foundation. And I really do like it. And the part that I'm most excited about is the fact that I have a shade or two. Actually, I have two shades to choose from. So I really feel like I have 8.6 and 10.1 as solid shades that I can really wear in this range, just depending on the undertone. And I really love that. So big shout out to Armani for reformulating a product and not making it worse. So I like to do this when it comes to reapplying powders to my face. I don't reapply powder to my face before blotting. When you just apply powders on top of grease or oiliness, that's how you start looking cakey. So you always want to blot off the excess oil, whether it be with like a paper towel or napkin, something that's oil absorbent but won't move your face around. Then I'll go in. This is just some translucent powder, Laura Mercier. This is the talc-free formula. And I just want to see how she looks like powdered. Like throughout the day, I did not even touch up once. And I did all of the things that mummies have to do. Bath time, cleaning up around the house, things like that. All of that stuff happened and my face was completely still intact with zero touch-up. So I definitely like this formula very much. This is something that I could see myself wearing on an everyday basis. I'm glad that I picked up the mini and I'm glad that I have a foundation match now. So let's continue this conversation down in the comment section. Let me know which foundation you would like for me to try out next. And until the next time, I'll see you later. Bye.